Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys a twin flame reading. So today's reading is going to be about twin flames who are divine masculines and divine feminines. Now it's just been recently brought to my attention that a lot of divine masculines are starting to watch my readings. I thought the majority of my audience was just, which it still is divine feminines, but the thing is I'm constantly doing things from the divine feminine's perspective. And I'm not saying that I'll never not do videos that are strictly just for divine feminines to watch, because I think that's very helpful for a lot of you divine feminines, especially if you're the majority of my viewers. But I am going to go ahead and try to incorporate some divine masculine messages in there as well, so that way the divine masculine can watch a reading that I do and from his perspective really gain some kind of insight from that. So I am going to be changing a little bit of how I deliver, I guess, the messages. Not necessarily channel, the channeling will be the same, but just kind of how I deliver it. Like you can apply this to either or, if that makes sense. So I'm using a variety of different decks here today as usual. If you guys want to know what I'm using, just ask and I'll tell you. I'm using some things here today that have really just amped up the energy in this room. I, of course, have all the cats surrounding me, so if they make an appearance on camera, I'm sure you guys aren't going to mind, but if they get loud, I might have to let them out. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cats in the bed and one on the cat post. So something's probably bound to happen throughout this reading because it's going to be a long one. Anyway, so I am wearing my beautiful magical bracelets, okay? These beautiful magical bracelets just really, really help to ground my energy during these readings. So I find them to be very, very helpful. Whenever I wear them, I feel like my readings are just so much more grounded. Also, this is called an orgonite. And this has a lot of different resins in it and stones, and it's a very magical little device here. So I like to keep it because it also helps to amplify my readings. These are just crystals that I have just of my own, but this right here is called selenite spray. I don't know a lot. I'm not an expert on stones or crystals, you guys, so I'm not going to pretend to know a lot, but the selenite spray really does help to clear the energy and really amp up the energy. So this is from a company called Wing & Bell. They make all kinds of things right now. I have a Ouija board, not a Ouija board, but a Ouija board planchette, a little thing that goes like this, and it's a mini one, and it's so cute, and it has all these stones in it. And I'm a light worker, but I like a lot of things that are dark, as far as like decorations. It's just who I am. I love Halloween. It's my favorite freaking holiday. So that's just me. I'm just totally into that dark stuff, but I'm not into practicing the dark stuff per se, so I don't want you guys to get freaked out like, oh my God, Mystic Moon's readings are really, dark, but I do work with the shadows too, so I definitely honor the shadows, let's just say that. But anyways, my point is that if you guys are interested in getting anything like these bracelets, the spray, the orgonite, and then of course when you guys see the planchette, you're gonna die. It's so amazing. They have an Instagram and a Facebook page. I will link it in the description box below. They're called Wing & Bell, and I love all of their items, and I plan to get more as time goes on. So anyways, they'll be there. Also, I have found a gal on YouTube, and let me just look up the picture here because I did a snapshot of her page. You guys probably won't be able to see it with the glare though of my phone. It's called Inner Goddess Guidance. Yeah, you can't see that. But her name is Inner Goddess Guidance. Her name is Lara. She doesn't have very many subscribers, but the thing is she's freaking amazing. So this is an amazing lady with amazing energy, super high in vibration, super calm. It's like watching Mr. Rogers with like a lesson for the day. Now the thing is, I'm pretty sure it looks like she has done pretty much every single day that I've been watching her. There might have been a couple of days that she skipped, but it's just like something to get you tuned in to your inner goddess for feminine. So this is definitely a feminine type of group. It's not group, but a feminine type of a channel where you're really going to connect with your energies. And the thing is, the things that she has brought up, she's talked about her own experiences. She'll pull cards as well, so we get some messages from the divine, and it all just blends together. And it's like literally every single time I've watched one of her videos, I take something from it, and I'm just like, wow. So it's even inspired me to get a journal, because the thing is that she teaches you how to journal. She teaches you on how to do things. Like she takes you through it. And I'm one of those people where you could tell me something all day long and I'm not going to get it. But if you actually sit there and you show me how to do something, I'm a learner that way, I'm going to do it. So I got this beautiful journal to go along with it. So I am starting this like step steady type of program that she is offering here on her channel. I mean, it's free, you know, she's not charging for this. This is just literally videos that are just very calming, and I just love starting my day. I literally set my phone up on my bathroom counter and I get ready for the day and I listen to her readings, and I just love them. So anyways, I'm also going to put her channel in the description box below if you guys are interested in as divine feminines who are looking for divine feminine support. The thing is, I do readings. I don't necessarily have a lot to say on advice as far as feminine healing and things like that. If you guys get that through my readings, that's fantastic. But I don't actually set aside the time to do that. It's just not my gift. It's just not what I do. Maybe I'll do that later, but it's just not something that I'm doing. So I needed something like that for myself, and I found her channel, and I'm just like, I'm blown away. And I'm blown away that she doesn't have as many subscribers. So I have contacted her to ask her, hey, are you okay with me promoting your channel? And of course, she was very grateful for that. So I'm going to go ahead and feature her on my channel. So she'll be under my featured channel list, as well as putting her link in the description box below. Fantastic lady, you'll love her. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys that before we got started. I, of course, will put a timestamp in there, or if you guys want to put a timestamp in there, in case you guys didn't want to listen to any of this, no problem. We'll get into the reading now. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and use, let's see what I want to do. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle 3 decks for the Divine Masculine. I want to take a look, and just so you guys know, yes, I'm pointing it out. You guys probably might not have seen it, but it's really gross. Yes, I know that my nails are chipped. They're horrible, but I couldn't not do this reading today. I'm going to get my nails done tonight, but I felt so guided to do the reading with ugly nails and all. Try to ignore it if you can, because it's really hard for me to not see it. But anyways, okay. Getting my own energy out. As a matter of fact, after all that little talk about everything else, I'm just going to go ahead and charge this up real quick with our spray. Ooh, and it smells heavenly too. Okay. We're going to take a look at where the Divine Masculine is at in his mental space, and also how he feels towards the feminine and the connection. So I'm breaking it down in 3 layers. This is going to represent the Divine Masculine. This is going to represent how he feels towards the feminine in all those different areas. I'm going to just put that over here, okay? And then this is, I'm going to move these like this. This deck here is going to represent how he is feeling towards the connection, how he relates to this connection in each of the different ways. So I'm breaking it down in 4. We're doing the mind space, the heart space, the physical world. So that would, that would include just like material, just things that might be standing in the way, things in the physical world that are possibly either in the way or things that they're open to, and spiritual energy. Okay, so I'm actually going to take this, put that right there, and I'm going to spread these apart right up here. Okay. This is where the Divine Masculine is at currently in his mental space. Okay, so we have him as Osiris, and I'm probably not going to say a lot of these names wrong, so, just don't quote me on how to say that. But this is a god of renewal. It's a god of renewal. So to me, this is like the Judgment card right now. Look at this. This is the Divine Masculine on his own. This is his own energy, being in this energy. And just so you guys know, I have the fan on in this room, so if the cards move around, it's the fan. But yes. And the thing is that sometimes when cards fly around, yes, it's the fan, but hey, it could be something special there. I don't know. It could be like you really need to pay attention to this particular message or something like that. It could be that. Just saying. Okay, so Osiris, the Divine Masculine in his mental space, renewal. This is like the Judgment card in regular tarot. So this is talking about somebody who is really looking to renew their life in some way. They're renewing the way that they look at the world or what they think about things, just all of that. So it's just really, really an energy of transformation to me. That is what I'm getting from this Divine Masculine at this present time. How he views the feminine. So when he mentally thinks about her, Okay, this could be the way that he is seeing her in his mind's eye, the way that he is, just kind of when he thinks about her, he thinks of her in this way. We have sanctuary. So I'm getting a couple of messages from this. Take what resonates with you. Get rid of anything that does not. But he is looking at his divine feminine here in this energy of she's very much in her own space. Okay, she's in her space and she doesn't want to be violated or bothered. So it could be that this divine masculine, and I'm not always trying to say this, but a lot of the times in this twin flame connection, the divine masculine will be the runner. That's not always the case, but most of the time it is. So that's why I feel like the majority of my messages are usually geared towards this particular scenario. But he is seeing the divine feminine as somebody who just wants to be either left alone or she's in the privacy of her own home. He doesn't want to violate her personal space. And the thing is, he might not know that his divine feminine still cares for him. He might not understand that she would be open to communication if there hasn't been communication between the two of them and however long it's been. So he might just be respecting her boundaries and respecting her space. It's also, too, what I'm getting is that if he knows that he is not ready for this divine feminine, he is not going to violate her space. He is not going to, invade her boundaries because he knows that she deserves better than that. That is what I am getting from this energy here, okay? I'm also getting that the divine masculine may also just want this time for himself as well. He may just want some space and time for himself, and so he's viewing his divine feminine as she's doing her thing, I'm doing my thing. So I'm working on renewing certain things in my life. I'm trying to figure things out. I'm trying to have some sort of transformation here. So I'm getting all of those energies combined. Take what resonates, okay? So this is how he is feeling, or I shouldn't say feeling, mentally seeing the connection, or how he mentally relates with this connection. We do have achievement, okay? And so I'm getting like in his logical frame of mind, it may be that he thinks of this connection in terms of achieving. He's very focused on achieving something right now. So I'm really seeing that this divine masculine in his mental space, the way he is logically operating right now in his ego as well, is he is looking to just make some sort of advancement in the material world. And in the meantime, he's just kind of seeing the divine feminine and him either doing their own thing. But what I also just got from Spirit is that he does have a little bit of time that they're not together, that there's this special place in his mind that he thinks of her. He thinks it's like he has a sanctuary in his mind, and he feels very safe in that space. He's not coming towards her necessarily in the physical world, but what he is doing is he's kind of like keeping a special place in his mind where he places the divine feminine, and he keeps her there, and it's safe to keep her there. It's kind of like, okay, I'm working on myself, I'm working on transforming things, and when I'm ready, maybe I will return. There's some kind of energy going on like that. I'm not 100% getting tapped into the actual like telepathy, like mental thought that's happening, but there's some kind of energy that is about, it's a special place that the divine masculine keeps his feminine because it's safe for him. And it could be he's doing this out of fear. He's out of fear. He doesn't want to come towards her. So it's easier to have this connection with her in his mind rather than in the physical world, especially if he has done something to where he feels like he cannot come back towards his feminine because maybe he's not sure how she's going to react. That's just what I got, you guys. That's what's coming through with all of this. So he's working on achievement. He's keeping focused on his dreams at this present time. That's just where he is at in his mental space. So it's like when he's not in his heart space, this is what his mind looks like. That's where it's at. Makes sense. Makes sense. Where is he at in his heart space when it comes to the feminine? How does he feel about the feminine? Oh my God. Love. Eros. Beautiful. Okay, so this divine masculine loves the divine feminine. Whoever's watching this, he does. He has love in his heart for her. That's who he truly is in this situation. That is his role. His role isn't just to be your friend. His role is he wants to be your lover. He wants to be your love. That's it. He loves you, divine feminine. Okay, but again, we have this energy coming through as he's very cautious towards you. He just is. He's cautious. It could even also be for some of you that this is a secret. So I'm only going to throw this in for some people, and there are people, actually I shouldn't say some, there are a lot of people that are in a twin flame connection. You're not with your twin flame because either you or the other person, your twin flame, is in a karmic relationship. So this also talks about privacy, and this talks about maybe needing to keep things in a very sanctioned space where it's just private, a private world between you and your divine masculine. And that could be one of the reasons why in his mind he's just kind of has you set aside. You're a special thing, but that you're unattainable at this present time. So what I'm getting from this masculine here that I'm channeling today is that there is something very cautious. He either is very cautious coming towards you because something has happened here and it's been a long time, or you are a secret, as in this is a secret love for him. He has a secret love for you, and because he is in another situation, it's very hard for him to act on this love, and so he's very cautious and very secret and very wary about coming towards you or basically trying to make a connection with you, because he may not be able to for some outside reason. That's some outside circumstance. How he feels about the connection. Okay, so how he feels about the connection, he feels a harmony. He feels a balance when he is with you, or he is craving to have this balance once again, you know? So, I mean, this could literally be for people that are in separation, people that are in no contact, people that are in contact. I mean, I'm just picking up on energies. I'm not even going to frickin' label it. However you resonate with this reading is how I want you to resonate with it, because I'm just getting it all. So yeah, that is just what I'm getting from this reading here, is that this divine masculine loves you, divine feminine, and there could be something cautious and secret about the way that he feels. He may not be telling you this. So if you're in separation or you haven't spoken, this is just he's not coming towards you. And then we also have the yin and yang. How he really feels is that you balance him out. There is something very peaceful of when he is with you, and it's like if he is in another relationship, he knows that the connection that he has with you is much more balanced than the relationship that he's in currently. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so in the physical space, physical world, support. Okay, so this is the divine masculine just in general, how he is, okay? He has a lot of support around him. He has a lot of energies around them. Now, some of them could be supportive, because I know that a word says support. Some of these energies could just be combative, because what I'm seeing here is I see this divine masculine who is standing there, and he's got this weapon in his hand. So it almost looks to me like the Five of Wands, or the Seven of Wands energy, kind of like on the defense. So he may be lacking support in his physical life, in the material world, or he could just be up against a battle dealing with a lot of people. I'm getting a competitive energy here. He's competing for something in his physical world, something like, there's just a lot of energies around this divine masculine in his environment is what I am getting here. Okay, so the physical space for the divine feminine. Ooh, look at this. We have freedom. Okay, so I'm really getting, especially with this particular message here and this divine masculine that I'm channeling now, he sees his divine feminine here as independent, somebody who is free, somebody who is this energy that he likes. He's definitely looking at her in a very positive way. We also have self-determination. This is somebody who could be self-employed, somebody who is creating their own just pretty much their empire, whatever. But there is this energy where the divine masculine, the way he is seeing her or viewing her in the material world, is that she is either free, or she is independent, or she is determined. She is somebody who he respects. That's just what I'm getting here. It's like he's looking at her and he's actually seeing a lot of value, and she's in red. So in red energy is like a lot of passion, a lot of attraction towards this divine feminine and this energy. Like I'm getting that the divine feminine is in her full power, and the divine masculine is actually seeing this, and he's feeling this. So even if he is not seeing you, even if you guys are not in the same, country, state, whatever, even if you guys don't have social media, this could be his lasting impression of you, is that that's who you were to him in the physical world the last time he saw you. And if you do have social media and you guys haven't talked, maybe he sees you on social media. It could be that too. So there's this energy here, this energy. And we have harmony. How he feels, or how he is responding physically from the physical world towards you in this connection. We have power, self-confidence, and productivity. what I am getting here is that seeing you and either knowing that you're in your full power in the physical world, it actually helps to harmonize this energy here. I'm getting that he is either deriving strength from this energy from you, or you've gotten it from him. There is this yin yang action that's going on here. I'm getting a balancing of the divine masculine and feminine energies, and it's happening in the physical world for some reason. People are actually being more productive now because of what they're either seeing or how they're viewing people in the physical world with their accomplishments and their achievements. There's definitely some kind of motivational thing that's happening with both the feminine and masculine right now. So either they're both viewing each other and they're kind of, and I don't want to say they're in competition, but it could almost be like a little bit of a healthy competition, kind of like, I'm going to be the best version of myself. That's what I want. I'm going to be the best version of myself. I'm going to show you who I am. I'm going to show you my full power. And I'm getting that the divine masculine is actually seeing this, and it's motivating him with this divine feminine. That's just what I'm getting, you guys. Spiritual energy here. What is the spiritual energy? We have sleep. So the divine masculine is not as awake as the divine feminine, okay? And it doesn't mean that he is unawakened. I'm just getting here that he might be sleeping on certain things that are coming to him. He's not getting all of the he's not getting all of these signs. He's not getting all of the stuff that's being given to him or laid in his path. So he's sleeping on some of these things. Makes sense. But this is the thing. Spiritually, he sees his divine feminine. This card has come up in so many readings that I've done lately, so it's not a surprise that it's here again. This is present energy, you guys. So even if you have not seen your divine masculine in a very long time or heard from him or whatever the situation is, what I'm getting is that in the present moment, this is how your divine masculine is feeling about you on a spiritual level. He is feeling you on a spiritual level is what I'm getting from Spirit. He is feeling you in the present moment, and he's starting to see you as a gift and a treasure. He's starting to come full circle with some sort of realization that somehow you are this gift. You are this person that has either helped propel him to become a better person, strive to be a better person if he hasn't been a great person lately. But there is some kind of gift. He sees you as somebody who is of value now. He may not have seen value in you before, but he is seeing it now. That is what I'm getting here. He is seeing it now. Hidden path. The marriage of spirit and matter. I am getting here that even though the divine masculine may be sleeping on some of this stuff to where he may not be seeing everything, there is a hidden path that is emerging here spiritually for the divine masculine. Literally it is opening up. He is going to start to see things. He's going to start to see like, oh my God, like there's something there, or that's very significant, or that's very interesting that's happening. Something is going to be merging for him. It says that marriage coming together, the marriage of spirit and matter. This is a spiritual, spiritual energy that we're talking about here. And so we're combining that now in the 3D. So it's like whatever he is feeling, whatever he is thinking, whatever his spirit, like wherever he is feeling in his spiritual growth, wherever spiritually is happening for him is actually going to start to show up in the physical. That he is going to start to see that there is some kind of a hidden path in all of this. There's something there. So I'm just getting that it's like he might see that something very valuable that's connected to the divine feminine on this hidden path. It's like something's opening up for him right now, or it's just about ready to open up for him, and he's just going to be like, wow, like it's going to be eye-opening because we have the open eye there. It's going to be very eye-opening for this divine masculine, and he's going to be seeing his feminine. And he could have been sleeping for a long time, but something's about ready to happen here for him spiritually. I'm seeing a spiritual transformation. So he might be asleep right now, but I'm seeing that that's not going to last for much longer. He is definitely, a hidden path is going to be revealed to him. That's what I'm getting here. Hidden path. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some feminine energy. So I'm going to leave these up here because I'm going to also grab from those cards. So this is the feminine's energy, just who she's at right now in her mental space. We have strategy, Athena. So divine feminine here, she is really thinking about her next move mentally. She's mentally strategizing. She's mentally basically trying to figure things out. She's trying to figure out what her next move is going to be, things like that. So she's very much in a very strategic energy when it comes to her mental space. Like she's very determined. This is how she is towards the masculine mentally. The secret path. You know, this is very, very interesting to me that we just had the hidden path. I'm going to keep these cards next to me that already came out because I always find myself wanting to refer back. And so this is no different. So where's the hidden path? There it is. Hidden path, secret path. There's paths here. That's significant to me. So the secret path and how she views her divine masculine is an irresistible pull down a distinct path. She has an irresistible pull to go down a certain path when it comes to her divine masculine. Because remember, this is how she is thinking about her divine masculine. She may know that he is about ready to journey down a specific path. I'm getting that this is connected here. It's like she intuitively knows, because the mental realm could also be intuition as well. She intuitively knows, or just knows. She has this deeper knowing that the divine masculine right now is currently being pulled down this journey, or opening up to a journey after being asleep for a really long period of time. That's interesting. And it could even be that she has mentally gotten herself so clear and high vibrational in energy that she has really helped to assist this to happen. I'm not talking about control. But like she's really done a lot of work on forgiving and letting go and just going with the flow and concentrating on her own path, that magically it's like now this path is opening up for the divine masculine. That's just what I'm getting. That's it. Okay. So let's see. Oh my God, the search. Why are we on this path? Why are we on this path here? Both the divine masculine and feminine are on a path. Why? Because we're searching. That's what we're doing. Feeling lost, confused, and lonely. What I am getting is that the divine masculine has been feeling this for quite some time. And because of this, it's like this path is being opened to him. And he's starting to see the present. He's starting to see the gift that's in front of him. And it has to do with his divine feminine. I'm just getting here that this search leads him to the secret path. And it's like it's connected to the divine feminine. It's freaking amazing. So yeah, this is how she feels towards the energy of their connection. She also feels lost and confused and lonely. She wants her divine masculine to come to her. She's waiting for him. She is. She's waiting for him to see the gift. She's waiting for him to come to her and see the gift. That's amazing. Okay. Let's go ahead and go into the heart space. Where is the divine feminine in her heart space? Ooh, she's playing Basta's energy. So right now, she's very high vibrations. She's just being very playful. She might be getting together with family and friends and just really keeping her energy there. So even though, yes, you know how she mentally, logically looks at the situation, the twin flame journey, and the connection is that she doesn't have it, that it's not in harmony. That she feels lost without her divine masculine, that she feels confused, that she feels lonely, that she's not sure what's going to happen. But in her heart space, though, she knows. That's what I'm getting. So this is ego here. You know, you can feel really good, you can feel really determined, and then you're going down this path and you're searching for something, and then you get caught up in the ego, which is what the fuck am I doing? This is ridiculous. Is this just a fantasy world? What is this shit? So I'm just getting that there's this kind of tug of war in the divine feminine's mind, and now for the divine for how she feels in her heart space, it's just very light in energy. It's very playful because she knows that she's better off in that energy. This energy, feeling lost and searching for her happiness and not being able to fulfill that for herself, she knows it's actually going to lead her to a dead end path. Because if you are constantly in that energy and that vibration of searching, you're never going to find it, because the answer and that love and everything is within yourself. So it's when you feel whole, and I'm not saying like you have to feel whole before you can experience happiness, no, but that's really what we're here to do, is to have that experience of unconditional love for not only ourselves but others as well on this journey. We're all here for self-mastery. So that's just my opinion anyway. So that's why the divine feminine now is in this playful energy. How she feels towards her masculine. Communication, she wants communication, but she knows that there's relationship work that needs to be done. She knows. That's the thing. As much as she longs for her divine masculine, she knows deep down in her heart that there's relationship work to be done. And all I can say to you, divine feminines watching this video, is that it is being done. It is. There are some things that are being done here. There is some work that's being done. Okay, there's definitely some really good energies here. There's good energies. So you want communication deep down in your heart. You want it. You feel it. You know it's coming. You know the search is on, is what I am getting here. The divine feminine knows that her divine masculine is starting to get into that energy of feeling her and searching for her, like he's coming for her. This path is opening up. He's having some sort of awakening, some sort of enlightenment. But he might not be there just yet. He might not have actually gotten on the path yet. He's not freaking picking up the phone just yet. But in her heart, though, she trusts and knows that it's coming. Enchanted forest, yes. And why is this? Because it's mystery, it's magical, and it's exciting. So the divine feminine in her heart, even though she knows that things are not the way that she would like them to be with her divine masculine, it's okay. She's going to stay high in vibration. She's going to do the relationship work on herself and on her own. And she's just going to look at this as a magical, mystical journey, which is exactly what it is. And there's so much excitement. This can be an enchanting journey. It does not have to be filled with gloom and darkness and pain, which is where a lot of people might be stuck or want to take it. And that's not, the energy does not belong on this journey. The thing is, we have to get through those shadows, of course, in order to get to the good stuff. But the thing is, to stay stuck in those shadows is not the answer either. It's just not. So there's definitely some kind of magic and mystery. It's something that's magical. It's something that's very childlike and playful. And I think that's why that word is here, play. Childlike, enchanted. You have to get into that energy of that child energy again. Raise your vibration. So if you're not feeling that right now, divine feminines, this is Spirit's way of saying to get into that more enchanted energy. And it's a mystery. Let it unfold. You don't have to know everything right now. Being in this energy isn't going to raise your vibration. Okay, so let's go ahead and see where she's at in the physical world. Okay, physical world, we have irresistibility. Let me tell you, divine feminines, this is one of the reasons why your divine masculine is seeing you like this, because you are freaking irresistible. That's why in the material world, whatever it is that you're doing, do you see the colors too? Passion. You are looking mighty good or feeling mighty good to your divine masculine, or the way that he remembers you. So if you haven't seen him or he hasn't seen you, the way that he is remembering you is very, very positive. So I'm just getting, for some of you, he literally is looking at you in the physical world, and you are irresistible. You are on fire right now with whatever you're doing. You're either feeling so good about your body right now, you are feeling good, you're on this exercise program, you've never been in the better health, you're in the best shape of your life. For some of you, maybe some of you are working on that right now. Maybe some of you are just really taking the time to love yourselves more. Give yourself beauty treatments. You're indulging. Whatever it is, you're jumping into your goddess energy, and it is showing. You are radiating in that goddess energy is what I'm getting here. And the world is taking notice, even your divine masculine. Oh my gosh. This is coming through so clear. Literally, the divine feminine is telling her divine masculine, follow me. Let me take your hand. Let me guide the way. Follow me. It's not an accident, you guys, that we have two cards that talked about a path. And now we have the divine feminine literally showing up here in the physical world and saying, follow me. Now, what I also got, though, is this, because this is connected to her masculine. I also got that other energies, guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, whatever you guys resonate with, just spirit in general, is actually helping to guide the two of you to come together. Destiny is at play here. It's like the universe is coming in and assisting with this connection in the physical world. So whatever it is that you are seeing signs, you're to follow those signs. Those signs are showing up for a reason. It's actually leading you towards this union. That's just what I'm getting here. But literally in the physical world, you are telling your divine masculine, follow me. You're beckoning him to follow you. And for some of you, you might actually be physically doing this. Maybe you are. But I'm getting that you really don't have to physically do anything. Just be you. And it's so irresistible, the divine masculine cannot resist it. He cannot resist what he is seeing in the physical world. That's just what I'm getting. Wow. And we have night wind. The thing is, and we have two fives, 23 and 23. Interesting. Okay, I'm also getting this now because of this card. Night Wind, facing fears, subconscious release, and healing. We have to go through the dark. That's what I'm getting here. I just talked about how, sometimes this forest, it's very enchanting, but it's a mystery, okay? We have the moon there. The moon in the tarot is a card. It's very magical. It's very deep. It's very spiritual. It's very transformative. But the thing is that when you're dealing with the subconscious, you also deal with fears and the unknown, the mysteries. So we're dealing with the shadowy aspects of ourselves. But from dealing with the shadowy aspects and meeting our shadow and dancing with the shadow, we come to the light. So there is something about shadows here. The divine feminine literally is beckoning, as well as spirit is beckoning to go into the shadows, face those fears, so that way you can release them and heal them. That's it. So that's literally what's going on with this connection right now for you, divine feminine, is you're being led to go and face your shadows. So if you are really suppressing that, or really feeling like, and that's not for everybody. Some of you may have already done this. You don't need to do it again. But if some of you are really just facing some big time fears, and 2 + 3 is 5, just so you guys know, 5s are numbers of challenge, but it brings change. So I'm not surprised that both of those numbers are there. This is something that has to be done. You're at the mid mark of this is what I'm getting here. The next would be 6. 6 is harmony. That's where you want to be. You want to be in harmony. And so in order to get to the harmony, you need to go through the shadows. That's it. That's what's happening here. Okay, last cards. Let's go ahead and take a look. Spiritual energy. Spiritual, you're healing. Bridget, you're healing. The energy of healing, I love it. So you're spiritually healing. You're healing on a spiritual level. That is where you're at, divine feminine. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, you know what you're doing? You're letting go. You're detaching. For some of you, you're even moving on, but this is healing for you. This is what you need to do. You're getting rid of the fairy tales. Yes, you may be in this higher vibrational energy, but that doesn't mean that you're delusional. It just means that you're in touch with your higher self. That's not delusional. There's a difference. But you're letting go of attachments to the ego. That is what I'm getting. The fairy tales of the ego, all the fears, all the crap, you're letting go and you're moving forward. You're not going to let anything hold you back. And this is very healing for you on a spiritual level. That is what I'm getting here. So this is what you're doing, is you're letting go of anything that is attached to your divine masculine that's negative. Look at how dark that card is. You're letting go of the dark. And that's what I'm seeing here. That's what needs to be done. You literally physically either need to do this. You need to physically let your divine masculine go, or you need to face your shadows and your fears when it comes to this connection. You need to let go of that energy. Very, very interesting. Wow. So profound. Oh my gosh, look. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Attachment and attachment. Letting go, restriction and fear. Letting go, detachment, moving on. Same cards. So literally, this is about your divine masculine and this connection. So this is really going to help to complete a cycle, heal. This is what is left. This is what is left that needs to be done on the divine feminine's part. So divine feminines that are watching this, this is the last bit. This is it. And then a cycle is complete. So I'm not saying that once you do this, your divine masculine is going to come running back. But I definitely see some kind of hidden path that's opening up for the divine masculine, and he can now follow suit, follow the divine feminine in the physical world. He can finally see this secret path that's opening up for them, this hidden path, this path of enlightenment, this path to something higher, a higher love. But there's something that the divine masculine or feminine has to let go of in the physical world. Or just spiritually, she has to detach in some way. So for some feminines, and I just wanted to say this really quick, if you're in a karmic relationship yourself, this is requiring you to let go of that. It's requiring you to detach and let go of that energy, let go of that situation. So we cannot expect people to, come back if we are still attached. So I know that there are some people out there that are in those situations. So, take those messages as they resonate with you. All right, wow, those were really deep. So I'm going to set those aside just in case I want to refer to these cards again. And we're going to go ahead and go into some other cards here. Okay, what are we going to go into? Let's go ahead and go into the current energies of this connection. What is the current situation of your twin flame journey? What's currently going on? Okay, these cards just flew out, so I'm going to put them over there. It might be special, so I'm just going to put them there and we'll get to it. Wow. Look at this. This is a special message even before we get started, you guys. The feminine, this is a message for you watching this video. Seek your answers within. So what this is even telling you, even with this reading here, if something does not resonate with you or something does not seem right to you, it might be that your energies are not in this reading, or it might just be not all of the messages are for you. Seek your answers within. First and foremost, your answers come from within. It's not going to be in the form of psychics and readers or even the advice from other people that are around you. I'm not saying those things can't help you, but those are not the true answers for you. You still, even by getting a reading, you still have to meet spirit halfway. Not everything is spelled out 100%. Not everything can be predicted 100% because people, A, have free will, and B, we got to show up. We can pray for something. But the thing is that we still have to do something too. We still have to show up. We can't just pray for something to happen. And I do believe in miracles in certain circumstances. But for the most part, God gave us the free will to also go in and change things or not do things, whatever it is. And same thing for other people. So we've got to show up. We got to show up. And I'm just getting that. That's for the feminine. You got to seek your answers within first and foremost. Okay? So that was a special message for feminines. All right, let's go ahead and see where we're at on this twin flame journey. We have thought. So people could really be in their heads right now when it comes to thinking about things, the way that they're perceiving things. So this is Spirit's way of saying that right now people are in deep thought. They're really trying to figure things out. But whatever we're putting into that magic cauldron, it can be beautiful or it can be scary. It can be negative. It can be challenging. So our thoughts are literally creating our experiences is what Spirit wants to remind us when it comes to this twin flame connection. And that's just in life in general. That's with any connection or anything. Yeah, we got to follow the moon. Okay, now this is very interesting because the moon has come up. Well, not the moon, but things relating to the dark, like a dark night of the soul, or when I say dark night of the soul, shadow work. I don't know, it's kind of different, I guess. But I'm talking about shadow work. Follow the moon. You need to go into the direction. You need to go through this forest. Here it is. Here's the enchanted forest. And we have two cards that are talking about follow me into this enchanted forest. So that way we can let go of our attachments and our fears, all of these things, these fears. And we have these paths that are opening up that are allowing us to do this. All these cards coming up are really correlating together. So follow the moon. Here it is. Into this enchanted forest of mystery and magic. It's very exciting. It may be dark, it may be scary, but there is something magical about it as well. You're being drawn to it. Follow me into the forest is what I am getting here. Follow me into this forest, and these two paths, a path is opening up for the feminine, a path is opening up for the masculine, and those paths going through all this darkness, they may merge. They may merge. Beautiful. So on this twin flame journey right now, people are literally being led to face their darkness, to face their fears, to, shed their egos. And it has to do with the way that they're thinking. So it's their thoughts. Their thoughts need to be purified. Their thoughts need to be faced. Their fears need to be faced. That's what's happening right now. We have the hero. Okay, so for me as a reader, in this particular tarot deck, and a lot of people have this tarot deck, so it might not be the same for you, but for me, when I read this card, somebody wants to be the hero. This is the bear here. I feel the bear is somebody who's very, very strong and protective. So I want to be the hero. I want to protect you. I want to be that person for you. So this is this energy coming through. Yes, courage, just like I was saying. Somebody wants to be a lion. Somebody wants to be courageous. Somebody wants to be really, really strong. So there's this energy that's coming through right now where people are really working on being the hero, having the courage to make these changes, to come towards you, to put their best foot forward for this connection, to help move it the fuck along. Sorry to say that, but just, if you're stuck, it's like, we really want to get into that energy. And so Spirit's working on it is what I'm getting here. Yeah, because we have Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is stuck energy. Right now, this connection could be at a stalemate, very stuck. And why? Because of someone's thoughts. That's air energy, and here's thoughts right here. The only way to get this moving and to get this stagnation, to get it moving again, we have to gain courage and we have to gain strength. And the only way to do that is we've got to face our darkness. We have to shed our egos. We have to shed all of this crap that's no longer serving us. Oh my gosh, look at this. Be without malice. Exactly. We have to be without malice. We have to battle the darkness. Look at how dark that card is. We have to be without malice. We have to be without malice and hate in our hearts. Somebody may have to forgive here. Somebody may be afraid that somebody is not going to be without malice, and that's why they're not coming forward. There is this energy that people are stuck because of their own thoughts on this. So it's not that these two people do not love each other. It's not that these two people can't make this work. It's the thought of these people, both parties, that are having a hard time in this connection right now. Interesting. So I feel guided to stop there, because this is just, you're at a stalemate with this person. You're at a stalemate. You guys are both in your heads, or at least one person is definitely in their heads, and they feel like somebody is not going to be without malice, and so they feel like this is going to be you. They're going to come towards you, and that's going to be you, and they're frightened by that energy. They would rather do nothing than deal with that. And it's not like because they don't want to deal with your shit. No, it's like, I don't want to be I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to be, of course, it would be an ego crush, I think, too, for anybody. A total blow to the ego that this person is like, telling you no. Rejection. Somebody can't handle that. So there's a lot of ego here, and somebody needs to be the hero and have courage like the lion. And I think it's interesting that we have two cards that are talking about hero and the lion and the bear being really strong. Definitely needs to be happening here in this connection. So I think the special message for the feminine is that you need to seek your answers within from here on out. Doesn't mean that you can't go to readers or anything. I'm definitely not saying that. But I'm just saying, when it comes down to it, you're only really going to get your answers within. And there's a bear. I just made that correlation. There's a bear. There's a bear right here. So we have a bear and a lion. That could be very significant for some of you out there. For some reason, these could be your power animals, your spirit animals. There could be something about sports teams that what are we, the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears? I don't know. I don't know if that is some kind of freaking special thing for some of you. Maybe you guys love football. Maybe somebody loves football. I don't know. Maybe that's somebody's team. I really don't know. But there could just be a special thing there for this. But all I know is that lions and bears are very courageous, strong animals. And there is something about, it's about an inner knowingness with all of this. It's about knowing that this is what this is about. Let's just say you're a feminine watching this, or even a masculine watching this. This is somebody's issue. It's not that they don't care for you. It's not that they don't love you. It's because of this issue going on. And maybe you need to hear that today. All right. Let's continue. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how the two of you are connecting at this point. Okay, where are you guys energetically connecting? What chakras are you guys energetically connecting through? And the thing is, you guys could be blocked in this area as well. But it's like this is either energy that's flowing or energy that's strained. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Spirit to specify. So I want to know what energy is strained right now for this connection. For the Divine Masculine here, it's dreams. Very interesting, because we had the card here that talked about sleep. He was sleeping. Where is it? Yeah, here it is, sleep. Now we have dreams. But the thing is, not only is this is about signs and guidance. And what did I say? This is messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. What I'm getting here is that the Divine Masculine may be blocked right now. He might not be seeing everything, okay? It's not that he's not getting signs. I'm getting that he is either seeing signs, or there's certain guidance, or the universe is trying to get the Divine Masculine's attention. They're trying to guide him down towards this path, but things might be blocked for him. He might not be understanding what it is that he is seeing. He might not be trusting it either. He might be discarding it as just foo-foo thinking, that it's just like, yeah, right. It could be that. And so that's where he's blocked at this present time, is in his third eye chakra. That's what I'm getting. He's not trusting his intuition. He's not trusting what he's seeing or what he's thinking or what he's feeling. Divine Feminine. So the Divine Feminine right now, she could feel unsafe. This talks about belonging, home, shelter, nurturing. We're feeling safe. We're feeling at ease. Divine Feminine might not be feeling that right now. She might just be feeling a little out of sorts, where she doesn't feel stable, or she doesn't feel grounded right now. And so that could be one of the things that is being blocked for her. So hope that makes sense. So how's your Divine Masculine feeling you? What energy is he receiving from you, Divine Feminine? interesting because now we have visualization. So is this the same color? Yeah, it is the same color. I just want to make sure because there's a slightly different color and it's the crown chakra. So this is still the sixth chakra. Visualization. What I'm getting here is that whatever you are visualizing or imagining, divine feminines, I'm actually getting here that you're divine masculine. It's like you're manifesting something. You're manifesting this. Your focus or imagination or just whatever you're thinking and visualizing when it comes to your divine masculine, he's feeling you when you do this. That's what I'm getting. He's feeling you when you do this. You're sending him energy. Look at that person, how amazing that is. You're literally sending them energy. We have that moon there. We have a lot of moons that are coming through here. I don't know what that means for some of you. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. You could be dealing, but you don't have to be. You could be a Pisces or Cancer yourself. This could have something to do with the moon phases, different things that you did on the moon phases or the eclipses or the just different moon, in certain signs. There could be something that you're doing and it's very, very highly potent during that time. And you're literally sending these things. So the thing is where he is blocked though right now is maybe he's getting this energy and he's just like, nah, seriously. You're sending him something and he's like, it's probably just, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I'm feeling it, but what does that mean? I don't know. Okay. So again, divine masculine is a little sleepy. It's not fully awake yet, but you know what? It's not stopping you, divine feminines. You're still doing it. You're still doing your work. You're still keeping them in your prayers. You're still keeping them in your visualizations and your meditations. I'm getting that to continue to do it. Okay. Divine masculine, how he is feeling you, what he is sending you. Honesty. Okay. So the thing is, he wants to. I'm going to tell you this right now, though. Do you see? He is holding the key. He knows that this is the key to this connection. This is a divine masculine that's not speaking to you right now. Or he is not speaking truths, or he hasn't in the past. He wants to be honest with you. So this is the energy that he is actually sending you. He's sending you this honesty from his mind, but he's not actually communicating it to you in the material world. That's it. He wants to be transparent with you. He wants to communicate with you. He wants to be sincere. He wants to be honest. But he is still holding the key, and he knows that it's the thing that will unlock this connection. He knows it. But again, we have somebody that's very afraid, somebody who needs to have courage and needs to have strength. So it's almost like what I'm seeing a little bit of a theme here is that this divine masculine is really being pushed to become courageous. And this divine feminine is really being pushed to, be in that state of acceptance and working on herself and dealing with her own shadows. That's a twin flame relationship to me. Both people are just needing to do the work, but they're having a lot of issues just even getting there. Very interesting. Okay, so how do you guys connect on an energetic level? This isn't necessarily anybody doing anything, but this is just the energy between the two of you, the shared twin flame energy at present. Oh, wow. Music. That makes sense. Music. Both people are getting messages or feeling things through vibes, sound. So these are all the things that are coming to my mind right now from my guides. This is what they're telling me. You guys are hearing things in songs. You guys are looking, like you're hearing a song, you're looking up lyrics, there's a message there. You're hearing each other's names. You're seeing each other's names. There's something about names being spoken around you. It's the name of your twin flame. A song comes on, there's significance to that song. There's also about vibrations, their feeling of vibrations. So whatever it is that you're sending, whatever it is that they're sending to you, you're picking up on this vibe. So this is very potent energy. This is a shared energy. This is something that is just a part of your connection. So you guys are very in tune to each other's vibrations, and you're very in tune when it comes to the things that you're hearing. And so I'm getting communication through song. That's what I'm getting. Or things that other people are saying, and there's a message in there for you. That's really amazing. Okay. Let's go ahead and see things that are being blocked at this present time, things that are still in the in black and white. And the reason I like to say that is because this deck is black and white, and there's just like a little splash of color. So I'm going to talk about this in the sense of blockages. Okay, what are the current blockages at this present time? Even though we know that there's some things that are already blocked and that need to be healed, I want to specifically look at what the blockages are. What are the blockages? Well, of course this is a blockage. It's the fucking stalemate card, 2 of Swords. We already know this connection is in a stalemate. We saw it earlier. I'm sorry I'm cussing you guys, but I get really excited, and that's what I do. I get a potty mouth. We already know it's in a stalemate because of this card right here, this 8 of Swords. People are just kind of like, they don't know what to do. They're in the constraints of their own mind. So this is something that needs to change. You know, the 2 of Swords energy really is like we need to make a decision. So there could be a decision that's at hand here. Somebody's just not making a decision. They're more comfortable not doing anything than doing something. They're more comfortable having or thinking about it than actually doing anything about it. That's safer. It's easier for both people to do that, to think about it but not act on it. Interesting. Yeah, 5 of Wands now. People are afraid that there's going to be a battle. People are afraid that they're not going to be able to resolve something. 5 of Wands is very combative energy. I don't want to argue. I don't want to fight. So it's just easier not to make a move. Yeah, Judgment. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be judged. The Judgment card is about karma. It's about reviewing the past. It's about let's go ahead and resurrect something. Have something like a fresh new start. Let's start over. But before we start over, we've got to get through all the crap. We've got to figure out, do we learn our lessons? Are we ready to move on? This is like Judgment Day. People are afraid of that. There is something about this connection where somebody is afraid to review something. They're afraid to awake. Like, this is also a card of awakening, resurrection. People may be afraid to do this because if they do, then it's like they might have to make some changes that they're not ready to make. The Magician. Well, the thing is that people do have the power. They do. They're alchemists. They're creators. They're manifestors. So this is about manifesting what it is that you truly want. People might not be 100% fully tapped into their manifesting energies. They may be manifesting all of this crap in their mind is actually what I just got. It's more in their minds than it even is in the physical. It's like not even true. A lot of the problems, because these are issues, these are not good things. These are issues that are being manifested. Things are being manifested in the mind, and it's now becoming a reality, and that shit needs to change. Yeah, 9 of Wands. People are like they're getting ready for a fight. They're getting all their ducks in the row. Like they realize, I gotta defend myself. I gotta get ready. Whew. That energy has to change. So this is what needs to come out of the darkness. These are the things that need to be brought to light. There is some kind of judgment card, that this judgment, this review of the past, this dealing with things that we've said or done. This has to occur. This has to come to light in order for all of these energies, which are really combative and really exhausting, just so you know, really exhausting energies, need to come to a close. And it can come to a close with this Judgment card. I love that there's an angel on that card because it's the angel of judgment. It's the angel that brings two people together so that way they can work out their differences. And that's exactly what Spirit is trying to do right now. Spirit is really trying to help the divine masculine and feminine to merge, to come together so that way they can work out these issues. Somebody could be so stuck by their guilt or just something. They just could be so stuck in life because of this connection, because there's no resolution here, because somebody just needs to hear those words. I'm just getting that once these words are spoken, or once there is something, some kind of movement in this connection, it's like people are literally going to feel the release. They're going to feel resurrected. They are going to feel released from this, almost like a mental imprisonment is what I just got. They're going to feel so much better, but they're fearing it so much and they're making it so much worse than it has to be, that they're actually keeping themselves down. That has to change. Judgment has to come to light is what I'm getting. Has to come to light. So let's go ahead and see what needs to be, what's currently trying to be activated right now. What needs to be activated within the masculine and the feminine and this connection? What needs to be activated? If we could just activate this may clear some of these blocks. Masculine, what needs to be activated? The divine masculine's crown chakra. We can already see that his 6th chakra, this one would be the very next one, he's struggling with right now. We saw it earlier right here, remember? With the dreams. This is where he's currently being blocked. This is where he's currently sleeping. So if we're having a hard time, if he's struggling here, then he's definitely going to struggle with the crown chakra. So, but the divine feminine, I'm getting here that you are really putting a lot of energy and effort and time into sending your divine masculine, healing, loving light. Look at this green energy. That's heart chakra energy, healing energy. That's what you're doing, okay? Continue to do that, because I'm getting here that what is going to be activated, where this healing, once this occurs, or once, we work through either some of these blocks, or if this, wow, I got completely tongue twisted there. Let me take that back. Yes, we know that those things need to change. This is going to be a good activator for this. So it says the frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life. Where did I just hear that word? Violet flower. Supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. This needs to be activated in the divine masculine. So we know he's sleeping, we know he's blocking a little bit, but this is what Spirit is trying to currently activate. They are working on the divine masculine's crown chakra. Spirit is doing this right now. So that's the point I was trying to make. Spirit is trying to assist the divine masculine right now with his crown chakra so he can be open. And once the crown chakra is open, he will start to see this hidden path emerge right in front of him. Divine feminine. Remembrance. Ooh, 3 + 8, number 11. Interesting. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in the body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. This is a remembrance of your soul. This is about past lives. This is about just things that are beyond this lifetime. There's something here. So this right now is what Spirit is currently trying to activate within the divine feminine, and there is a key towards her spiritual connection to her divine masculine, and also just her spiritual journey. 3 + 11. 3 + 8 being 11. So this is a very spiritual thing. This is a portal for her to go through this energy. Now, it could also mean that that's a part of her shadow work as well, is to go in and embrace those shadows, face her fears. This may also help her to remember something. That's what I'm getting from this. What about for the connection? Magic. Oh boy. This is the thing. We had I'm going to show you guys, the magician. What does the magician do? The magician creates magic. So this being their connective energy, this tells me here, it says the frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move towards possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestations. People are blocked right now because they don't 100% believe this can happen, or that there's such a magical connection. That there's something that there is something so magical and so amazing. Like they're blocking this. They don't believe it. This could be for the masculine. This could be also for the feminine. But this is what's trying to be activated right now within your connection, is the magic. Just how magical it can be. And the magician is the way to do it. It's the way to manifest this magic. So, wow. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go into some... What do we want to do? Some messages from the higher self. Messages from the higher self. So no matter who's watching this, if you're divine masculine or feminine, this is a message from your twin flames higher self. Oops, this one just fell, so I'm going to grab it. Aww. We are soulmates. This deck does not have a twin flame card, so do not let that deter you. It just means that we are connected on a soul level, and I know that we are. I feel it. I've always known it. Maybe I didn't tell you before, but that's how I feel now, and that's what I want to tell you right now, is that we are connected. We are connected on a soul level. This is real. Oh, I just got this card earlier when I did my Instagram readings. I see all of your thoughts. Interesting, because the thing is, how the two of you were connected was through visualization. So, you're visualizing something This could be transported into the divine masculine's mind. He's feeling your vibration. And also, where's the other card? Sorry, guys. I flipped things around so many times. It was the sound card, so I know you go. Oh, here it is. Sound. Or sound. So I see, I hear. There's something about the fifth chakra here, is my point. There is something about the fifth chakra. Hearing, seeing your thoughts, seeing the thoughts you implant, seeing the things that you're thinking about. This is a confirmation of that. Delivered. You're delivering it, received. There it is. So that could be specifically for divine feminines, that your divine masculine is telling you that right now. That I see all your thoughts. I see them. I feel them. I hear them. Something like that. So this is also goes the other way. If you're visualizing fear, if you are visualizing the fact that you're still upset about something, that is also affecting this your twin flame. This is also a confirmation that I see your thoughts. I feel the same. Wow. Okay, so these... Ooh. I am so much better now. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. This person has worked on themselves. Okay? They are sorry. They want your forgiveness. They're having a hard time coming towards you, though. They are. They need the courage. The cowardly lion is the role that they're in right now. They need to become the hero. But they are so much better now. They've worked on themselves. So they are definitely feeling much better than they were before. However long ago you guys separated, they're doing much better now. Love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some messages here for some angelic assistance that we're getting right now. Even though we just got that with the activations, I wanted to take it a little step further and just see what ascended masters are with the feminine and masculine right now. This is just with your twin flame connection. So an ascended master that's with the twin flame connection of the feminine and masculine, assisting with them. And this will be what they might be wanting to work on with the two of you, as well as an angel. Okay, so the ascended master. Oh, Mother Mary, nurture yourself. This is about loving yourself. Nurturing yourself first. Taking care of you. Nurturing everything around you. This could be for some of you, even if you're a mother. So if you're divine feminine watching this, your mother, or maybe even the divine masculine is spending time with his mother, and that's very nurturing for this divine masculine. That could be it too, or vice versa, divine feminine. But there's something about a mother. There could even be the name Mary is specific. It could be a particular message for somebody out there. But Mother Mary, this ascended master, is with the divine feminine and masculine right now, helping to nurture them, to help them to love themselves more and nurture themselves. That's it. That's beautiful. What's a particular lesson or a theme right now that's important? We have paradigm shift. There is huge shifts going on right now within this connection. So this is major energy. That's what it is. It's major energy. Major energy. And an angel. Interesting. Angel of health. Nurture yourself, angel of health. Okay. So this either means that somebody is dealing with some kind of health issue. It could be related to somebody's mother, and this may create some sort of paradigm shift. I'm getting that immediately before anything. So that could just be a special message for somebody out there that's either dealing with this right now, or you're about ready to deal with this, or your divine masculine's about ready to deal with this. But whatever it's going to do, it's going to create some sort of paradigm shift. Either a health issue, but it does not have to be physical health. It could be mental health. It could be spiritual health. Whatever it is, this could just mean that through getting through this hard time or this challenge really helps to create a shift for somebody's growth. And it really shows somebody to take better care of themselves, nurture yourself. So I'm just seeing here for the divine feminine and masculine is that there is some sort of a shift that may happen through health But again, does not have to be physical. Don't get scared. And I'm not saying it's got to be negative, but it could just be a little bit of like a wake-up call that they're both going to be experiencing, that they're experiencing now, or that they're going to be experiencing. And it could be through somebody else. The health of somebody else makes somebody realize, holy shit, life is short, at least as we know it. And I don't want to waste any more time. There could be some kind of an epiphany that comes through this, but all I know is that it's powerful and it's orchestrated specifically. And I'm not saying it's caused for this particular reason to grow, but I'm seeing that it's definitely orchestrated to help somebody see something. That's what I'm getting here. It's like a wake-up call. So the ascended masters and angels right now in the universe are orchestrating or have orchestrated a huge wake-up call, and this is for a shift in this connection. That's just what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look now at divine feminine and masculine healing energies. So this is going to be for the masculine. This is going to be some advice for the masculine, and this one wanted to come out first, so we're going to take it. This is some healing messages for the masculine, just some advice. This is advice from your guides on how to navigate yourself at this present time and in connection to this journey. Risk and action. I think that's really, really interesting. Okay. I will read the backs of the cards, but I'm just going to go ahead and get with what I get so far. You're being guided right now to take some sort of action, and this ain't no action. It's a risk. So I can already see the divine masculine who's resonating with these messages, or if this is describing your divine masculine, definitely having a hard time taking action towards you and this connection, because he feels a huge risk. He may be blocking out this guidance. He may be getting this guidance. He may damn well know that's what he should do, but he's still feeling the risk. Two of Swords energy, I'd rather do nothing. Eight of Swords energy, I'm just safe to stay in the constraints of my own mind. There is some kind of feeling of a safety net here for the divine masculine, but he is currently being guided right now to listen to his inner guidance that tells him otherwise. So it says, ask for guidance. The divine will meet your every need. So the thing is, this is about getting more in touch with your inner guide, the divine, your angels, God, whatever you resonate with. This is about asking for help in order to take action. Take action. The journey to find your lost self begins with one step. This also reminds me of the path that's opening up for the masculine right now, which is leading him towards maybe dealing with his shadows and coming to the light. And we have risk. Take a risk. You have the power within you to move mountains. Well, oh yes, you do. But see, the thing is that it feels very scary. And that's why we have these very powerful cards, the hero, the lion, and the bear. You're going to have to conjure up the strength and the courage. But see, this card is saying you do have what it takes in order to do this. That's what's going to ultimately heal the divine masculine, is to take this risk and do this thing that is holding him back. And I'm just seeing that his experience with his divine feminine has been orchestrated in this way in order to help release him from this pattern. That something that's holding him back is connected to his divine feminine. And if he can get through that, it's almost like his life just seems to go much more harmonious. But until he lets go of all of these things that he's telling himself and that's holding him back on this connection, it's like he's going to continue to stay stuck. Divine feminine, healing, ageless beauty, you know, who you are right now, divine feminine. Know that you are beautiful now. It doesn't matter. It's like there's a lot of feminines right now that are dealing with either masculines that have karmic partners that their masculine left them for somebody younger, or somebody that just seems to be more beautiful than they are on the outside, or whatever the situation is. But this is saying here that your beauty is ageless. It is. Beauty is only skin deep, also, is what this card is saying. So be okay with who you are now. And as far as I can see, the divine masculine and the world finds you to be, where the hell is it? very irresistible. So the thing is, it doesn't matter. Your energy is irresistible. It's not about the outside only. It's about the inside as well. This says, with grace, dignity, and strength, I grow into the unique texture of my feminine soul. Your experiences have made you beautiful. Your energy and who you are and who you hold yourself up to be today is what makes you beautiful. It's ageless. It's timeless. That is a beautiful message. Savoring the positive. Okay, so it says, I allow myself the spaciousness of savoring the delicious gifts in my life. This is about being so damn grateful for what it is that you have around you. Just being in that state of gratitude for everything that you have, regardless of whether you're with your masculine or you're about ready to come into union. It's about being grateful for just who you are and what you have, regardless of that. Oops. And soul's journey. So this is telling you here, it says, I'm trying to hide my nail because living from soul opens me up to the magic that exists when I surrender to divine manifestation on its own terms and timing. Wow. So divine feminine, this is what's going to be very healing for you, is to realize that yes, it is on life's terms. It is on divine timing. This is just a part of the journey. You're on the twin flame journey. You're ageless beauty, and it's about savoring the positive on this journey. It's about feeling so good about yourself, honoring your divine feminine beauty from the inside out while you're on this journey, and being positive and so damn grateful. Those energies combined are going to really help you on this twin flame journey. That's the answer right there. It's going to really, really help you. And I had like 20 cards fall down, so I don't think that that's a sign. I'm just going to leave them. Okay, and now we're going to end up the reading here with some future energies from our angel's perspective. So even if the cards come out a little challenging, the thing is, we all have free will. These are just probable energies of the future, just basing it where people are at right now or what they may do. But everything is changeable. Nothing is set in stone. So we're just going to kind of see what our angels have to say about a probable future. And I'm going to go ahead and use these angel answers just to see if there's anything specific that we need to know. Recovery. Okay, so people are going to be recovering something. Healing. 9 of thought. What are they going to be recovering? What are they going to be healing? Their shitty thoughts, their negative thoughts, their worry, their biggest fears. We are going to have healing from this, is what Divine is saying right now. That is so beautiful. 9 of Swords. It says stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts towards the positive. There's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. Oh my God, that's what this whole freaking reading has been about. That's it. So if this isn't proof that this can be healed, I don't know what else is. So that's what Spirit's saying right now. Heaven will provide a solution. That's it. Heaven will provide a solution here. Things can be recovered. Things can be healed. Within the next few months, 9 of Abundance. Oh, I love this. So within the next few months, what I'm getting here is that people will really be, interesting that we have 9s here. 9s are just on the verge of a cycle ending. So within the next few months, it could be that something is ending as far as a cycle, a negative cycle. But what I'm also getting that is within the next few months, this is where Spirit's telling you to be. Whoever's watching this video, this is for masculines or feminines. Continue to work on yourself. That's what the 9 of Pentacles is. It's a very singular energy, somebody who's just focused on their own abundance. I'm not even going to read the card because that's the message. That is the message right there. Actually, I'm going to, because there might be a special message for some of you out there. Life is wonderful. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams will provide you with great peace and a contentment. Take time to enjoy quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself small, luxurious gifts. You've earned the financial security and independence you now enjoy. So within these next few months, that's where your angels, that's where you're going to be in the next few months, even for some of you. You're just going to be enjoying life. You're going to be moving forward. You're going to be enjoying your life. So happiness. Beautiful. Okay, so we have unlikely. Okay, so we have unlikely. Go within. It says you are a very intuitive person and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. Because I was just trying to figure out, I'm like, how am I going to combine this energy? But I got it just by reading that. So I'm glad I read it. This is the thing. It is unlikely that there may be communication right now. And that might be why the divine is saying, focus on yourself. These next few months, focus on yourself. People are in recovery mode. The person that we picked up these energies for, that's having such a hard time moving towards you, coming towards you, making communication, sharing their thoughts, they're recovering. So it wouldn't make sense if they're immediately like, hey. And maybe if they do, it'll be a small gesture. But it's unlikely that people are just going to come right out and say how they feel about this connection. So that's why within the next few months, that's where Spirit's saying, why don't we, let's keep our energy there. Let's keep it focused on us, on ourselves. But we do have romance. And we have the Ace of Thought, which is the Ace of Swords. So what I'm getting is that maybe after the next few months, there could be something that changes within this connection. People start to act on this because that's what the Ace of Thought is. Something happens. Somebody does something. So I'm going to read it. This cherub has arrived to congratulate you for your brilliant new idea, which is truly inspired. It's important to communicate clearly and thoroughly with others who are involved in this implementation of your idea. Don't be dissuaded by the little challenges along the way. These are merely course corrections to perfect your plan. This is going to be a challenge, but somebody's going to pick up a frickin' sword and make communication, and they're going to do so in a very romantic way. That is what I'm seeing for this. And I'm going to get 2 more cards to make it an even 5. But I'm seeing that after all this recovering and after all of this, working on yourself, and it's unlikely that people are going to communicate right away. And now we're seeing somebody's coming forward. That's interesting. Oh my God. What the fuck am I just talking about here? Communication, and there it is. People are going to communicate clearly. Oh gosh. They're going to communicate what they have been holding inside. The High Priestess, here it is. The High Priestess and the Hermit are, to me, as a tarot reader, and some tarot readers may not agree with this, but that to me is a match. Because the High Priestess is quiet, and so is the Hermit. They're both quiet, but they go within for a reason, to acknowledge something, to understand something. This is a spiritual journey. So whatever somebody has learned, they're going to be communicating clearly. Whatever tools that they have gathered on their spiritual quest, they are now going to communicate with you because they're feeling so much better. So I really do see what's happening here, going within. It's unlikely that somebody is coming towards you right now, but guess what? They're going to go within. They're on this spiritual journey now. I don't know why I keep saying the Hierophant, but they're going on this Hermit's journey, so that way they can pick up this sword and come towards the romance, which is what they truly want, and they're going to be communicating to you clearly, moving forward in the future. That's beautiful. Wow. So yeah, that's it, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that, that gave you guys some sort of hope. I really do see hope for this couple, whoever I channeled here today. I see that there's definitely some challenges and you have your work cut out for you. But nonetheless, I see resolution here after a long, hard journey. But that's the thing. That's what the twin flame journey is all about. It's not supposed to be some fast, quick, instant gratification deal. Those are what your karmic relationships were, maybe even your soulmate relationships were, but this twin flame relationship is different than any other relationship that you will have or will experience in your lifetime. It's very, very different. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. All right, bye.